Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to do the What I Made in November Paper Stash Smash collaboration video. So for November, we were supposed to be using a ton of 6x6 paper pads. Well, actually not a ton. The goal is to use up one 6x6 paper pad. However, I always choose way too many, or have been for at least the past half of a year. I've been choosing way too many. So I haven't been getting through all that I have been choosing, but at the same time, I feel like I've been giving myself options, but then I get upset when I don't use it all. So it's just like a whole entire cycle, right? But anyway, this is part of the Paper Stash Smash collaboration hosted by myself and Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. And every month we are bringing to you guys projects that we have made using that paper size we were supposed to use that month. So the past month was 6x6 pads. So that was what we were supposed to use in November. So today on December 1st, I'm sharing with you guys what I made in November using those 6x6 pads. And if I made anything else, I will share that with you guys also. There's also a bunch of us that are part of this collaboration. So if you check out the description box down below, everybody's video links are down below as well. So there's a ton of inspiration from all of these videos. Get inspired, see what they made, how they smashed their 6x6 pads for this past month. But other months we have also done 6x8s, 8x8s, 12x12s, scraps, whatever it is. We have pretty much done it all. So there's also an entire playlist. I'll also have a link down below that you guys could check out and just kind of get inspired. Binge watch it, get inspired, craft along with us, do what you got to do. But the idea is that we've been trying to smash our stash for, like, you know, smash some paper, make a dent in our paper stash throughout the year. I mean, some of us, like myself, may buy more than we actually use. Maybe not entirely true, but I feel like pretty close to it. I have bought maybe just as much as I have used, which was not the goal, but I needed stuff too at the same time. I always get like custom requests and then I gotta get stuff, right? But also like when Michael's house has sales, like I can't pass up on it. Anyway, you guys, let's get into the video. So I'm going to share with you guys what I made for November, and you guys will see how many 6x6 pads I was actually able to smash. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember, but I had chosen, I think, 20 paper pads for November, 6x6 pads, which is crazy. Okay, a lot of it was also like moved over from like August, the last time we had 6x6, and then I also picked out more, and it's just, you know, anyway, but I did smash some so far. So let me share with you guys what I smashed. So I smashed this Christmas Flora 6x6 pad. I had a couple of scraps in here left. If you guys check out the full project share video, which by the way, I will link all the project share videos of the projects I'm sharing with you guys. Those will be linked down below. But if you want any further details on like the tutorials from each project, then you're gonna have to check out the project share video. There's only so much I could include in the description box, and there's just not enough space for me to add in everything. We have a limit to how much we could actually add in there. Even though I have a lot, it doesn't seem like there's a limit, but there is, trust me. Okay, so Christmas Flora paper pad, I did smash that, and I made this beautiful mini album, and it turned out really cute. So I just used a 6x6. I think I had to pull one 12x12 sheet, well, maybe two, well, 1.5. One was for the cut apart, so one 12x12 cut apart sheet, and then half of another 12x12 sheet for the cover and the back of this album. But everything else was a 6x6. So this just turned out really pretty. I love how this turned out. So cute. It was a tutorial that I have made. So if you guys are looking to make one as well, definitely check out the full project share video where you guys could get all the tutorial information and everything like that. So I did make that. So then I also used up another 6x6 pad, and the next one I used was the Peppermint Stripe by Recollections. So this one I had a couple of scraps left like this. This one was kind of hard because the tops were all white, so I wasn't able to like save a lot of the branding strips and stuff. It was just like white, so I saved the little scraps that I could because I'm gonna add this actually to this little scrap stash I have here, because I plan on using these to make a bunch of like little embellishment clusters that will be coming soon with all those like little Christmas scraps. So considering this one smashed, and with that I made another album. So same style as the last one. This one says joyful, obviously different paper, but same style on the inside. Maybe like different size cut aparts, and obviously it looks a little different because it's different embellishments and things like that. I think did I switch up the pages? I'm not sure. No, I don't think I did. There's a belly band here. Yeah, okay. So I didn't switch up these pages. I have switched up like the order of the signatures in other albums that I have made, but I guess not in this one. So there's another one that I made. I loved working with this as well. It was just like reds and whites with very little green, but there was a little bit of green as well. And I just love how this one turned out as well. So next up, I was able to smash this paper pad I had chosen for the month, which is the Magic of Winter. This is the partial one that I had chosen that had 14 sheets left with a lot of cut aparts. And then this one as well, this one was 24 sheets, Winter Frost by Die Cuts with a View. So I was able to smash these both because I actually made projects using both of these together. I just kind of mixed and matched these two together and was able to make a bunch of projects. So let me share with you what I was able to make by smashing those two paper pads. Okay, so I was able to make 6 mini notebooks. I have 2 of each kind of design. So Warm Winter Wishes, Let It Snow, and the Magic of Winter. And I do a full video flip through on my channel, which I'll also link down below, sharing with you guys what they look like on the inside and all the other fun little elements that are inside of those. I did also make, I gotta make some more space here. Hold on, I had to zoom out a little bit. I did also make these keychain, a little mini album brag books. These are so much fun. Full flip throughs on my channel for this as well. And I was actually able to make 2 of these also. So I basically was able to make 2 of each of the projects, really, for the most part. So those each have 2, these have 2, and everything is available in my Etsy shop. I mean, I did do the individual project share video, so I did mention that it was available then. So I'm not sure if anything is left, if at all, or maybe there's a ton of stuff left. I don't know, but check it out. Check out my Etsy shop. Then I was also able to make 2 sets of cards. These are little 3x3 cards, which are great as little lunchbox notes, little love notes for your partner. You could do them as activity cards. If you're a teacher, you could do encouragement cards. So I have 4 little envelopes. The envelopes are actually using 12x12 paper, but also from the Winter Frost collection. I just have a 12x12 paper pack in my stash, so the little envelopes were from the 12x12. These cards, though, the cut aparts were from the 6x6. So I was able to make 2 sets of those cards, 1 and 2. So that was another fun little thing I was able to make. With some smaller scraps, I was able to make a bunch of these little sticky note kind of packs for my craft fair. So I was able to make a bunch of these. Super duper fun. So how many did I make? I made 1, 2, 3, 4. Still running out of space here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So 14 winter themed ones, just using up some of that paper. And then with some other smaller pieces, I was also able to make 2 of these nugget packs for my craft fair. So wrapped Hershey nuggets. I do have a tutorial on my channel on how I make these, so you guys could check that out as well. But yeah, little Hershey nugget packs. I'll have that linked in like that project share video of what I used with the scraps from this. So that is on my channel. Where can I put these? And then with some small scraps, I was able to make just punch out a couple of these little like tabs. So I was able to punch out these 14 little tabs that I can use in other projects. And since I have other winter paper to smash this month, I might be able to use it with some of that. So that's what I was able to get with those 2 paper pads. I'm like so proud of that. So that's another thing I was able to smash. Okay, so next up, I was able to smash this 6x6 pad. Now this was a partial. I mean, it was almost done. I had 3 full-size sheets left, and then scraps that were either like this big, and I think the biggest scrap was maybe like this big, like a 2 and something inches. But yeah, so this was a partial, but it's smashed now, and I could finally write it off. So what I did with this one, I just made some craft fair goodies. So I made a bunch of nugget packs. I'm glad I was able to get those done. Like I needed to get those done because I had no Christmas ones for my craft fair. So that ended up coming in really handy with, all those like scraps and things. Like, I don't know why I don't think of what to use that for throughout the year. Like, I don't know why I don't make like nugget packs sooner, but because I'm in like craft fair mode now and I knew I wanted to use this, like that's just kind of what came to mind as soon as I opened this. I was like, oh, a bunch of scraps, let's make a bunch of craft fair items. So I made that. Then with like one of the 2-inch scraps, I made one of these little sticky note kind of little books that I'll have in my craft fair as well. So I was only able to get one of these with the scraps. And then I had 3x3 cut aparts from the collection. So I turned them into like little note cards, and I'll have these in my craft fair also as like lunchbox notes or encouragement notes, things like that. So I made those, and I did make envelopes to go with them, but this is not from the same collection. This is actually from the Stay Freeze paper collection, which I also used for my slimline cards, which you guys are going to see later in this video. But it's like another 12x12 pad I've been trying to smash on the side, just whenever I need it, or whenever I need additional stuff. I've been trying to like pull from that because I've been trying to smash that one as well. So I was able to get 2 sets of note cards. This one has one that's different, doesn't have the blue. For some reason I didn't have the blue cut apart left over, but I pulled this random other cut apart sheet that was just florals from my stash for Christmas, and I just added a sentiment sticker, a sticker sentiment. And again, I also made the envelopes to go with this one as well. So that is what I was able to make with the White Christmas paper pad. Okay, next up, I used the Gnome for Christmas 6x6 paper pad by Echo Park. I did pull out 2 of these, but I only used 1 so far. So let me share with you what I made with that. So the first thing I decided to do with those is make some gift card holders. So I was able to make 7 gift card holders. Each one of these uses a full 6x6 sheet, but I was able to make 7 of these for my craft fair, which is fantastic. It fits a gift card perfectly, and they just look really cute. Why am I struggling right now? There we go. It's not like glued down on the sides or anything like that, so they just fit like perfectly in here. But so there is my gift card holders that I did for my craft fair in a Christmas theme. So I was able to make 7 of those. Then I also made a couple of these little sticky note packs also for my craft fair, using up some scraps of paper. So I was able to get 6 of these done. They are just so cute. And a great way to use up like some of these like smaller strips of scraps. So I was able to make 6 of those. And to finish off the Gnome for Christmas, I also made these 3x4 sized mini notebooks. I think they turned out so cute. So I was able to make 4 of these, and you could see the full detailed flip throughs on my channel here. They are just so cute. So I made 4 of those. And then with the leftover scraps, I was also able to make a couple of these little keychain mini album brag books on chipboard. And this is like kind of like what they look like. And I do have a tutorial on this. I actually filmed a process video tutorial, so you guys can follow along and be able to make yourself one too, or for as gifts or whoever. So I'll have the video linked down below for this keychain mini album as well, because those turned out super duper cute. And then the only things that I have left from that collection are these scraps, and that is it. So I just have a couple of these strips here, this little square, which is a 2x2, so is this a 2x2, and then these, and I could still turn these into like little mini album brag books. So I'm holding on to these. I just need a little bit more paper, so as I use up some more Christmas paper, I can mix and match, and I'll be able to make some more. So I am holding on to that, but other than that, that paper pad is smashed. And last but not least, before I get into what I'll be using for December, I was also able to smash these two 6x6 paper pads called I Love Fall. These are also ones that I had chosen for the month, but I'm happy I was able to smash this because there's plenty of 6x6 pads that I did not get to, like, you know, all of these that I chose. We just did not get to it. I just choose way too many. But I mean, I'm happy I was able to like squeeze this project in. I mean, because I was able to use up 2 more, and I just made 2 of the same like mini album, and I'll have the project share video down below with tutorial information and all that stuff. But it is just like a nice fall themed album. I just love how it's decorated on the front. And it just looks like this. So you have like photo mats throughout, space for photos, for all your fall memories and things like that. And I love how it turned out. I love the colors in this album. I think it's so much fun, this paper collection, the I Love Fall. And yeah, so that's what that album looks like. And I was able to make 2 of those with the 2 6x6 paper pads that I have and smash that. I did a whole lot of preparing for my craft fair this month, so it has just been crazy busy. And I kind of knew it was going to be, which is why, like, when I chose my 6x6 pads, I chose some that I'd be able to use for my craft fair, but it just, craft fair stuff kind of took over. So I still have more 6x6 pads, but, you know, this will just have to get moved into 2026. Okay, so now let's talk about the things that I made that were not part of the collaboration, because it wasn't 6x6 pads, this was actually 12x12, but I needed to get done. So I made a bunch of cards, slimline cards, with custom envelopes for my craft fair. So I made a bunch of these. I will have the full project share video on my channel because I did decorate a little bit on the inside as well. And that also has like tutorial information and whatnot. But I was able to make, I don't even know how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 slimline cards. So I got those done for my craft fair and used up quite a bit of actually some 12x12 papers, especially because each envelope measured 9.5 by 11.5. So that was most of the 12x12 sheet right there. So I was happy about that. Okay, so next up for next month, December is actually a free choice month. But I have some stuff I want to use up. And well, I want to use up some, well, this is going to be like one of my goals, is trying to use up these 12x12 Christmas paper pads. This is all the Say Freeze collection by Recollections, and these are all like new 50. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize this had 58 sheets. This one has 48, and then this last one is like scraps, but I didn't even realize this has 58. But they're all full sheets. I did just start cutting into it. So I started like making some like chapstick, like lip balm favors. And I took out all the 6x6 cut aparts here and started like piecing out what I want to do with those and making like card folios, but they were all full right before I did this video. I should have done it before, right before I decided to cut into it, but they're all full paper pads that I'll be working with. So 58 sheets for this one, the Say Freeze collection. And yeah, I've got quite the task ahead of me, and I'm gonna get so bored of this paper. I know it, because they are all the Say Freeze collection, and they're like similar but different. This one has the craft colors. I don't even know if I took anything out of this one just yet. I don't think I did. But yeah, I'm gonna have my hands full with these. Like, I didn't even take out these 6x6s. I took it out from the other one. Didn't take it out from this one yet, so I gotta take care of that. Okay, so there's one sheet that I took out so far. And then this last one is just like scraps, also the Safe Freeze. So like this one is 2020. This one right here is 2023. And this one is 2024. And they have a new one this year, 2025. It is just not called Safe Freeze. It is called something else, but it looks just like the Safe Freeze paper. So I did not get it, and I don't think I will get it. So this one I'm down to scraps. I've been trying to like pick things out here from here and whatnot. The only, like, these are small scraps, and the only big ones are mainly ones that are like full-size sheets that need to be turned into gift bags. That one, this one, and then this one I have no idea what to do with. It is mostly white, and then just some cut aparts, which will come in handy, and more cut aparts. So that is like pretty much, and this random sheet, which is like could be ephemera. So that's pretty much this last one, but I can mix and match it with those other two. So, but I do want to smash this one as well because I have not written it off as me using it yet. So I would like to use it fully so I can write it off. Okay, so in addition to these three Safe Freeze pads that I chose, I would also like to use up this 6x6 pad. I had chosen this last month. It was a baby one, and I did not get to use it up. I do want to use it up though, so I'm going to pick this out as well. I don't know. I'm also kind of thinking, oh, that looks like it's from a different pack because it was just like this, like slightly different colors. So anyway, I would like to use this up, and I don't know, maybe I will do some other baby stuff as well throughout the month. We shall see. I just know I have like some fun baby dyes to play with, so I am going to start with this one though. Then if I get bored of like this Safe Freeze and then I finish this or whatever, I also want to use up this. This is the Farm to Table by Cartabella. Now I don't have a ton left in here. This is like a partial, but I do have some sheets. I have 3 full-size sheets, and then a couple and like some bigger scraps, and like all like these scraps and stuff. So I want to figure out like what I can make with that. I don't have a ton, like I said, but I would like to use this up and completely be able to smash this one. And with that being said, I also have this one. This is the Let's Create by Echo Park. This is another one I started this year, and I would like to finish it up and smash it. So again, I don't know what I'm making with this. This one has one full 12 by 12 sheet, and then a bunch of like these half sheet sizes. Okay, so like I said, I don't know what I'm doing with that, but I would like to use up that as well. So that is what I'm choosing for December. I'm just trying to smash some started things and get some other paper pads smashed and out of my stash, which is what I'm really hoping to do with the Safe Freeze. Like, I have 3 of them. I want them all gone. That would be like a big thing that's out of my drawer, and like it gives me space to fill it up with whatever other stuff. Like, I have just stuff out of my drawers, like on the side, that don't fit in my drawers. So like maybe I could like start putting some stuff in. Like, I want to really get it down to just like that one Christmas unit that I do have. So I'm trying to smash those. But anyway, so that is what I'm going to be smashing this month in December. So I hope you guys follow along, see what I'm crafting, see all the videos and things like that. And yeah, I will see you guys again soon. And I'm also going to do like a little recap video at the end of the month, or no, actually, in January, early in January, I'm going to do a recap video of all the papers that I used in 2024. Nope, we are not in 2024. We are in 2025. So all the paper I used in 2025, I'll do like a little recap video early in January as well. So anyway, hope you guys are excited to see what I'm making, and stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in my next crafty video. Talk to you soon. Bye.